Life shows no mercy. Water.
The first thing that we thought after we had binge watched season 3 of Cobra Kai was, so, when's season 4 coming out? Nobody, not even the show's writer John Hurwitz, knows that. He does suggest it should take a year as it's customary for the series. Netflix did confirm season 4 is coming even before season 3 was released. So, here's some Cobra Kai season 4 secrets revealed. Terry Silver is back, and he may bring Mike Barnes with him. The main antagonist from the movie Karate Kid 3 will be joining the cast for season 4 of Cobra Kai. If you remember, in the penultimate scene of the last episode of season 3, John Kreese had a flashback to when he had to fight his captain to the death in Vietnam to survive. He did so, taking the place of another man who was not ready to fight the death. Then, when the POW camp is attacked, we see Kreese opening the POW cages. The man whose place he took hugs him and thanks him, making a promise that, whenever he needs him, he would be there for Kreese. Quote, "I owe you, man. You saved my ass. Anything you need, I'm there for you. Your whole life. You hear me, Gianni? Your whole life. I owe you." Then, in the final scene of season 3, we see Kreese making a phone call to none other than this man, Terry Silver. Terry Silver's a piece of work and is not the weakling from the Vietnam fight scene anymore. We saw that in Karate Kid 3. Most of you still remember this quote from Karate Kid 3 from Terry Silver to John Kreese. Quote, "So have my patience, my friend. I'm just getting everything rolling. When I'm finished with that kid, he'll be begging for me to be his teacher. And you know what he's going to learn from me? Pain in every part of his body and fear in every part of his mind. And here's the kicker, he's gonna thank me for it. Johnny, by the time that little twerp steps into the ring to defend his title, I'm going to have him thinking he's invincible. And then he's going to find out what pain and fear really means, right in front of 1,000 people." Terry Silver is the one who hired Mike Barnes to be able to defeat Daniel LaRusso. In exchange, he wants a 35% stake in Silver's Cobra Kai dojos, but ended up getting 50% anyway. John Kreese is actually working in a dojo owned by Silver and Barnes, stepping up the bad. In the final fight scene in Karate Kid 3, Barnes was bad-mouthing Daniel, who was down on the floor. Daniel felt fear, and Mr. Miyagi talked him out of his panic. Quote, "It's okay to lose to your opponent, but you must not lose to fear." Then, Barnes was next to him trying to get under Daniel's skin and psych him out. He was saying things like, "You're nothing," and "You suck, LaRusso, you suck, man," and "Your teacher's karate crap, you hear me? It's crap." Then, Daniel defeats Barnes, and the movie ends with Silver walking out and Kreese wanting to hit some of the crowd behind him. They were savagely beaten, and they were so sure that they had the title of All Valley Karate Championship in the bag. They could have been licking their wounds all these years, but odds are that they were preparing to get back at Daniel LaRusso, and their target is probably Miguel. Silver and Barnes are probably more dangerous now and won't make the same mistake of complacency when they lost to Daniel the last time. Expect a scary mix of Silver, Barnes, Kreese, and Robbie Keane for season 4. Robbie Keane may be the baddest of them all in the end. Let's face it, he carries a lot of anger towards his father and Daniel, and some of it's justified. Daniel got him caught, even though it was for his own good, and Gianni didn't visit him in the juvenile detention center at the first time, choosing to pray for Miguel instead, the very same boy that Robbie almost killed. It's expected that the combination of Robbie's skill, his anger, and his continued training would end up meaning that he's going to be the final opponent for the Miyagi-Do and Eagle Fang karate combination so as to beat Cobra Kai in season 4. For that to be the case, he's going to have to build a character even meaner than Silver, Barnes, and Kreese. Julie Pierce will probably appear in season 4. If you don't know who Julie Pierce is, let's remind you real quick. She was played by Hilary Swank in the next Karate Kid. Julie Pierce will probably appear in the next season of Cobra Kai. Why? Well, because she was the only other person to be trained by Mr. Miyagi except for Daniel. She was also the only one trained by Mr. Miyagi using music and at a real Buddhist monastery, which makes her kind of important. Another particularly important factor is that the next Karate Kid is recognized as a canon, which makes her entry even more likely. She's also kept training and has met up with Daniel, probably at Mr. Miyagi's funeral. Julie should bring a new dimension to the series, as it's likely that Miguel's probably going to be the one to face Robbie Keane in the final fight of season 4. But at first, he's probably going to be ruled out due to his back injury, and it may be that Julie's chosen to fight the final battle, but she is injured or can't finish herself for some reason, and then Miguel has to step in and finish the job. Classic storytelling. But then again, Cobra Kai is full of surprises and shifting allegiances, so there's really really no way to be completely sure. Julie may become a kind of moral compass for characters like Eli, better known as Hawk. She may also bring a new fighting style to the new dojo. Julie won't be portrayed by Hilary Swank though, which does beg the question, who will? According to the Internet Movie Database, Swank has no filming obligations for 2021, so there might be a small chance that she could be in the series. And if she does appear, she'll definitely play a strong role. You don't use great actresses like Hilary Swank to play minor roles. Swapping allegiances. I think we all know by now that Miguel and Hawk are both in the Miyagi-Do and Eagle Fang Karate Alliance. There's no surprising anyone. Or is there? Tori's a strong fighter and has been struggling with morality and a pinch of psycho for most of her life. It's possible that she'll switch to join Miyagi-Do and Eagle Fang Karate if she ends up realizing that she's not being considered for the final match in season 4. Although she does think that she's good enough to do it, and we all know that she is. But if she would join Miyagi-Do and Eagle Fang Karate, it would mean that she's gone full circle as a character, something seriously lacking in her character up until now. Kyler, who is the original bully in the series, isn't really evil. There might be the possibility that he changes allegiance to the Miyagi-Do and Eagle Fang Alliance. It is a possibility because the main protagonists, Silver and Barnes, are making a return, especially since Kyler doesn't come across that scary anymore. Robbie might be scarier than him towards the end of season 4. The only options left for the writers would end up being to give him another focus or to just drop him completely like they did Aisha after season 2. Is it possible that John Kreese does end up switching alliances to the Miyagi-Do and Eagle Fang Karate Alliance? This seems unlikely, but with so many baddies hanging around, the opposite force to the Miyagi-Do and Eagle Fang Karate Alliance may be just too strong. It would be a great plot twist if Kreese suddenly realizes the error of his ways and ends up joining the Miyagi-Do and Eagle Fang Karate Alliance. What are some other surprises to expect? Chosen Toguchi may play a large part in season 4, as he was the main antagonist of the Karate Kid Part 2 and was even a supporting character in season 3. He's now the sensei of Miyagi-Do, karate, and Okinawa. The last time that he and Daniel met in season 3, he showed Daniel some valuable pressure points to target in karate. They seem to now become friends, or at the very least, not enemies anymore, although it's doubtful that Chosen won't appear again in season 4. He might even teach the Miyagi-Do and Eagle Fang Karate Alliance a few more tricks to be able to help them face Cobra Kai. The way writers write, they tend to make antagonists who become good guys particularly good guys. Chosen may become an important member of the Miyagi-Do and Eagle Fang Karate Alliance. With Julie Pierce entering season 4, which other characters from the next Karate Kid will come with her? Characters like Gabe, Charlie, and Morgan? If you remember, those were students of Colonel Dugan, the main antagonist in the next Karate Kid, as portrayed by Michael Ironside. Colonel Dugan will probably not be in season 4 due to the fact that there's already strong enough antagonists. Love interests. Gianni and Carmen Diaz have become lovers, and this will probably strengthen in season 4, but with a few obstacles thrown in there. Nobody likes a love story where the boy simply gets the girl because that's just too easy, and once romance is fulfilled, the story falls flat. Miguel's relationship with Samantha will probably be another one to follow. It might also be the catalyst to getting Tori to switch allegiances to the Miyagi-Do and Eagle Fang Karate Alliance. Imagine the following scenario. Tori is jealous of Sam for stealing her boyfriend. She hurts Samantha, then she has an existential crisis, then becomes a good person and joins the Miyagi-Do and Eagle Fang Karate Alliance. Of course, this probably won't sway Miguel and Samantha's relationship, but in fact might make them stronger. With Julie Pierce entering the fray, who will turn out to be her love interest? Or is she with someone else? And what role will this new character play in the lives of everyone in the Cobra Kai series? Whatever may happen, the 4th season of Cobra Kai will have the Miyagi-Do and Eagle Fang Karate Alliance face its toughest opponent yet. I, for one, can't wait for it to appear on Netflix. Until next time, guys, have a great day.